Hello, horror fans, and thank you for tuning in to Millennium Movies. So we have some very exciting news here. I'm reading an article right now from Bloody Disgusting that we are getting another entry into the VHS franchise. Of course, last year we reviewed VHS 94 on the channel, and we loved it here. I actually gave it a really high score. I thought it really reinvigorated the franchise after VHS 3 was just kind of like left everybody, at least for the most part. I feel like it left most people, most fans, and most critics kind of feeling down on the VHS franchise. But I think VHS 94 really reinvigorated things, really reignited a passion for people, and it did tremendous numbers for Shudder, the streaming service that houses the VHS franchise now. And I believe it broke like the record for like their most ever watched original debut. So this was kind of a given that we were going to be giving a sequel, but now we're learning that VHS 99 is the title, and it is coming to us October 20th 2022. So we're actually not even that far away from this movie releasing, and it's going to be, of course, coming to everyone in North America, the UK, Ireland, Australia, and New Zealand. So not much of a wait on this movie, and we don't have any ideas on what these stories are going to be. We don't have a trailer or any photos released for this film just yet, but we do know who some of the directors are, or who all the directors are going to be behind the scenes. And I think the most exciting one right off the bat is Johannes Roberts, who recently directed the Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City film, and he also did The Strangers Pray at Night. He did 47 Meters Down. So he's a very capable and talented director, and I'm very curious to see what he can do in this anthology series type setting. Another director pair that we have here is actually Vanessa and Joseph Winter, and I imagine that they might be directing their own separate short stories inside of this film, because we do know that there's going to be 6 stories, but we only have 5 directors named. But of course, Vanessa and Joseph Winter could be splitting apart 2 different stories and could be telling their own original stories. Or they could be headlining their own together, or we could be having another one of these directors maybe direct more than one. But next director that we have here is Maggie Levin, and this one is very exciting because she was actually the second unit director on Scott Derrickson's recent smash hit, The Black Phone, which was a tremendous movie from top to bottom, production-wise, acting-wise, direction-wise. That movie is just like a solid A+. You should definitely go see The Black Phone if you haven't done that just yet. Next up we have is Tyler Mcintyre, who's going to direct another one of these short stories. And finally, last but not least, we have the musician turned director Flying Lotus. So, a lot of new faces for the VHS franchise, but I think new faces is an exciting thing. I don't think it's a worrying thing, because we constantly have this revolving door of directors and writers coming into the VHS franchise. And for the most part, I think most of these anthology stories land. And I think the only hard part that these movies have sort of translating to a success, at least, is maybe the overarching story that connects them all together. Or that could just be a personal thing, but it's just something that I wanted to throw out there. But we have a quote here that really excites me from one of the producers, Josh Goldblum, and he says, "The last year of the 90s was a perfect playground for us. DVDs surpassed VHS, Blair Witch took the world by a storm, and Y2K fears created a sense of apocalyptic dread. Add to that 6 of the most creative genre filmmakers in the world, and we're confident that this is the biggest, baddest, and most wildly savage VHS yet." So VHS 99 harkens back to the final punk rock analog days of VHS, while taking one giant leap forward into the hellish new millennium. So again, very exciting news here. We know the directors and the writers behind the anthology stories that we're going to be getting in VHS 99. Now it's just a matter of when they're going to allow us to see the very first teaser trailer, and we hopefully get a poster as well for VHS 99, because it's all very exciting stuff, and can't wait to cover it further on the channel. But yeah, if you want to stay up to date on all the latest in the world of movie and TV news, especially horror, well, you're already in the right place, and I hope you consider subscribing to the channel, because I would love to have you along for the ride. But until next time, this has been Millennium Movies. I will see you all very soon.